So today I'm very excited because this is the first episode in my new advice series called Big Sis Advice. I know I have Pizza Talks as an advice series already, but those are just topics from Twitter, and I wanted to kind of gear this more towards girls, and I figured what better way to start off this series than period talk. My favorite thing about having a YouTube channel is that I can talk about things that maybe people in your life aren't talking about. So maybe this will help you guys out if you're uncomfortable talking to your mom or your friends or big sister or something in your life about periods. I'm here to help. My number one thing that I want to start off by saying is, why aren't more people comfortable talking about periods? All girls have them. It's okay to talk about it. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's literally something to celebrate. Like, you are growing into a woman, and that is great. So I'm gonna try to address all aspects and all questions that could be asked about this topic today. So my first topic is, when did I first get the period talk? I remember in 5th grade, there was one day where we divided into girls and boys in different classrooms, and we got presentations about different things. I honestly don't know what the boys were talking about, but we got the period talk. But after that 5th grade talk, I was just wondering, like, when is it gonna be my time, you know? Most of my friends got theirs in middle school, and I was the only one who didn't. I remember I got it once in 8th grade, but let me just tell you, my period is the most irregular thing in the whole entire world. Like, got it once in 8th grade, probably got a couple times in high school, and I didn't actually start getting a regular period until I was 17. And I know that seems old, but my grandma didn't get hers until she was 18, and my mom didn't get hers until she was 17. So genes, man, those are important. But really, if you're younger and you haven't gotten your period, I doubt that there's anything wrong with you. It's just, it hasn't happened for you yet. But like I stressed to you guys in the beginning of this video, it is so very, very normal to talk to people about your period. I'm sure anybody in your life is honestly down to help you. And if they're not and they make the situation weird, be like, okay, well, it's Mother Nature, so you can just frig off. That's something I've never understood about the human population. Like, why are you disgracing girls having a period? Not disgracing it, but people just talk about it in a really weird way sometimes, especially guys, because they don't understand it. But there's literally nothing bad about it. Like, whether you want to wear tampons, whether you want to wear pads, whatever, why does it matter? Why does anybody care? You're the only one dealing with what's going on down there, so it's nobody else's business to be like, oh, that's weird that you wear that. It's just personal preference. Whatever you're comfortable with, do that. Also, don't feel embarrassed to tell people that you're on your period, and if you're moody, be like, you know what, I'm on my period, can you just lay off for a little bit? And if you're in a relationship and your boyfriend or girlfriend is pressuring you to have sex or something, and you're just like, you know what, I'm on my period, I don't really want to. That's okay to say. It's also okay to talk about, hey, if I'm on my period, can we still do that? Because I'm wondering. So now I'm gonna present the question, what is one thing that I wish I knew when I got my period? I wish that I knew that you can't just put in a tampon and just think everything is gonna be okay for the rest of the day. Like, you gotta check on that, okay? There's nothing more traumatizing for a girl than walking around the halls of her school with like a blood stain on the back of her pants. It's happened to most of us, okay? So my number one tip is just be aware of what's going on. Just every few periods or so in school, maybe you can go to the bathroom and be like, hey, you know, just checking in. Now I'm asking these questions so you guys can discuss in the comments down below as well. But my next question is, what was confusing or embarrassing about having your period? For me, I would say the most confusing part was, what size tampon do I use? There's light, there's regular, there's super plus. And I think just when you get more familiar with like how your flow is, I guess then you can kind of decipher which kind to get. But if a tampon is hurting you, then it is probably too big of a size and you should just downgrade a little bit. My next question is, did you have an awkward period talk with your mom or dad? I know the first time my mom ever tried to talk to me about it, I was probably making the situation really uncomfortable. It's just like a classic teen thing to do, to be like, oh, mom, like, stop talking about it. But just know that your parents are only trying to help you and get some information across that you probably didn't already know. So just open ears, open mind, why not? The conversation will be over before you know it. But if there is one thing that I wish that I had when I first got my period, it is the Hello Flow box. This box is a special delivery for your lady bits. They are monthly plans, one-of-a-kind care packages, and awesome advice. And when Hello Flow reached out to me, I was so freaking excited because I just wanted to introduce like lady topics to you guys as easy as possible. And they literally make it so easy. I'm gonna go through this box and break it down for you. They have a get ready guide for girls, and then they have a get ready guide for parents. So this is basically just like a starter kit. Like, right when you get your period, you would break it down this way. It goes over not being embarrassed about it, what a period schedule is, how much blood there is, and then it ends off with a section called Be Proud of Who You Are, which is like the #1 thing that they stand for, just celebrating femininity. And this box literally has everything that you could need. You got some Always Radiant Flex foam pads. You got your panty liners. You got an extra pair of panties to throw into your bag if any accidents might happen. You got some towelettes for the wipe down. I'm talking about this so weird and I love it. There's even this little baggie that you can throw in your purse and like put some tampons in there or something. And this has a Bead for Life bracelet in it, as well as some organic lip balm and a moisturizer that is gluten-free and vegan. This box excites me so much. They're so cute. Lastly, they even threw in some PMS treats for you guys. You all know that you have some cravings that you need to fulfill. I just can't get over the fact that this box is a thing. This is like a holy grail item right here. I couldn't rave about this more. If you guys want to check out helloflow.com, it will be linked as the first link in the description. You go on and like match your flow and then just get into what you want to be delivered. This company was literally founded just to celebrate the physical and emotional changes that girls go through in this life. And I think because I do this myself, I just really respect people who make light of embarrassing situations. They've made hit videos like the Period Fairy and Camp Gyno, and stuff like that just makes me giggle. And I'm just happy that this company exists. I can't say that enough. Definitely check out all of their awesome advice on their website and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, I think this video is coming to a wrap up. If there is one thing I want to leave you guys with, it is just celebrate your femininity, okay? It's nothing to be ashamed of. I love you guys so much and I hope that this helped, okay? Stay smiling. I love you. Bye.
All the happy days.